I think the key for a Catholic school is we care about the formation of the whole person. We're here to teach you how to live life, ideally. We want to teach a way of life. So that means we're concerned about your spiritual development, your intellectual development, your social development. After I've greeted all the students in the morning, my first appointment's in the chapel to spend some time, because if I'm not talking to Christ about what He wants to do, it's just going to be what I want to do. And then with my family, we pray a family rosary. We're at Mass all the time and try to go to confession at least once a month, trying to partake in the sacramental life of the church as much as possible. We're getting students that have just started public high school and are already coming in shadowing because their experience of public high schools they describe as chaos. We had one shadow student that came in. His dad said, "I'm so glad that my son got to experience what a high school should be." Our students don't have cell phones. Some students find that to be obnoxious, but these students that come and visit us from other schools quickly will make comments of like, wow, the students here actually talk to each other. They actually engage in conversation. For a long time in the past, we saw this, Catholic schools just kind of started to follow the model of what was happening in public schools, but as Catholic schools started to realize this isn't working, we have to be different, and we actually invented a very great system of education that was around for 1,000 years, that was really successful, that we then kind of have lost in this last 100 years. And so I think that's really what you're seeing in a lot of Catholic schools, is that reclaiming of the Catholic vision of education. A big part of our focus is work with our staff on how do you really truly become a disciple of Christ, and how do you provide that witness to the students? Because if we're trying to form disciples of Christ, we can't do it if we're not a disciple ourselves. I think we need to continue our focus on the true development of the person, especially on the intellectual side. Schools in general keep getting caught up in, what's the latest thing? And really our job at the end of the day should be pretty fundamental, is can we teach students to recognize and discern the truth?